Hey everyone, Mike Hagon at the Hagon Jones Homestead, out in the greenhouse here, early February. I've been watching a couple videos of people planting garlic and starting it indoor and then finishing it outdoors as soon as the weather turns nice after the last frost. I thought I'd give it a try. I've built myself a roughly 36-inch planter box. It'll fit nicely inside the southern facing window up at the house, and some leftover garlic that we grew last year in our planter beds outside. So I'm going to break this apart. I've got room for 5 cloves in this planter box, and then if I need to, I'll just build another one of these planter boxes to put the rest in. I can't get to my compost and I don't have any inside, so right now I've only got like a Pro Mix soil in here. I'm going to leave the level lower than I would usually, so that come spring when my compost is accessible I can top dress this and give it a little more nutrients. So this is planting garlic for indoor growing at the Hagon Jones Homestead. Check it out. So just your regular garlic bulb. We want to make sure we take out the majority of the outer paper, but leaving as much paper as possible on the cloves themselves. So this one's already nice and split apart, so we'll just take out some of the outer paper, start breaking these bulbs out, and I'm only going to want to plant the bigger ones. The rest the little guys I'll take up to the house and we'll use them for dinner tonight. So that is that. So let's separate and give these a little bit of a clean. There. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bulbs. This is 1, yeah, 9 bulbs. And these other 3 here, they're a little bit smaller, so I'll take those up to the house and have those for dinner tonight. So now I'm going to put these in the soil. So you want to make sure you put, and I'm sure everybody knows, put this this side down, and you want to, probably have it about 3/4 of an inch to an inch under the ground. But I'm going to plant these shallow for now. Like I said, in the spring, when I can get to my compost, I can top dress with some nice compost to give them some other nutrients. So I'll just show you how I put them in the planter. So I'm putting the garlic 6 inches apart, and then about 3 inches from the side wall. So, I started 3 inches in, I went 6 inches, 6 inches, 6 inches, 6 inches, and then I have a 3-inch gap to the outside wall. And I happen to have 3-inch gaps on either side of the planter. So, it's far, the garlic roots are far enough away from the outside walls. Next time, when I rebuild this, I'm going to make it wider so I can put 2 rows of garlic in staggered and really fill it up, try to get 10, 12, 15 garlic cloves in the next one so I can get more garlic out of it. So as I said, you're going to take it this way here, standing up, and you'll just push it into the hole. I'm going to go shallower than I usually would, like I said, because I am going to top dress it. I will put some mulch over top of this, maybe some straw I've got for the goats. And I picked the 5 best garlic cloves out of the batch there in hopes of them regrowing into the biggest garlic. So that's that. And then I'm just going to grab some soil. Okay, I am using the Pro Mix here. And I'm just going to put a thin layer over top, filling the holes of the garlic and kind of a top dress. I don't want to put too much on. I want to leave room for compost and mulch. So that goes like this. Now this is going into the house to start, as I said at the beginning. So I want to make sure I use some kind of, that's why I was scared of the compost. I don't want anything with bugs in it. So I'm going to use some straw that I have in the barn that won't have any bugs in it to make sure that I don't have an infestation inside the house of something. I had some plants I moved in last year and had a aphid infestation before I knew about it. So that is that, and then obviously at the end, a nice big water. You know, they shouldn't need much water after you do your initial watering. A nice solid water to get them going. So I ended up having 4 cloves left. I found this pot from last year, and I did the same thing that I did in here. Tried to keep them as far apart as I could, away from the side, and put 4 more cloves in here. Went over to the barn and picked up some, you know, a couple flakes of the straw I have. I got way too much, but that's fine. So I'm just going to take this, and because it's going in the house, I'm going to try to keep it somewhat clean. Coverage, and this is more because these are not going to experience cold weather. This is more to keep the moisture content, because I'm putting them in the house and it's pretty dry up in the house, so I'd like them to stay as moist as possible. I'll clean these up later. So that is that, and then I will run and grab some water and do a quick water over top. So I had to fill up the watering can there, but just to give it a little top to keep this mulch from flying away and get a little bit moist, or the straw here. There we go. So that is that. And I'll move these up to the house. And yeah, we'll go from there. Well, thank you so much for watching the Hagon Jones Homestead video on planting container garlic. I will post an update video, you know, when the shoots start coming up through the straw here. And I've also got those walking onions that I planted in containers as well. They're in the south-facing window in my house. They're starting to come up, so I'll wait till these are, you know, nice and up, and I'll do a double down video and just show you the update on both of those. It should not be long. But I don't know if I mentioned at the beginning, and I think I did put the garlic clove into the fridge for about 2 weeks to kind of give it that cold. I've heard that helps, you know, helps produce bigger bulbs. But again, don't quote me, it's just what I've heard. Okay, well, once again, thanks for watching our video. We really appreciate it. Please make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a lot more stuff coming up. We're coming up on planting season this spring, and we're really looking forward to it. And yeah, so thank you so much, and you'll see you soon.